like I'm teaching, like we're doing.
Jeff, would you explain the process of planting tomatoes on a hugelkultur mound?
Sure. Hugelkultur, which is mound planting, is exactly perfect for tomato vines because tomatoes are true vines. We've got hybridized tomatoes that are kind of bush tomatoes, but typically they're a vining plant. So what we can do is originally hugelkultur was put in. Tomatoes were one of the perfect hugelkultur plants because I'm coming in, and what we have out here today is we have some plants that are really overgrown, beautiful grown plants, but they're very long. But what I'm doing is I'm coming in sideways because I've got wood underneath, which you'll plant a wood core in hugelkultur. So it's a wooden core and it's got soil and compost on top of it. It's got a lot of hay and straw in here, so it's really perfectly set up. So I'm going in really deeply to the side here, and I'm going to come in, I'm going to bring my tomato plant, I'm going to strip him, I've stripped him down, so I'm going to put him into the culture, I'm going to put him into the hill. I'm going to hillside plant him. Tomatoes being a natural vine, he's going to grow down the hill. So he's going to come down, he's going to turn down and grow down the hill, and as he's growing down the hill, he's going to set tomatoes as he's going downward. So we're not going to stake him this time, we're going to make him more natural. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Always rough up the root system because he was a little bit root bound. I'm actually going to turn him downward. Normally you turn him up to plant him upward. I'm going to lay him downward so I don't have to stake him. I don't have to give him any protection. So I'm going to tuck him back in here, and I'm going to come in, and I'm going to let him grow down, and he's going to grow down because they're called geotrophic or phototrophic. He's going to come down and his leaves are going to fill in this area right here. So he's going to grow leaf up, and he's going to grow down the hill. So he doesn't need to be supported at all. He's just going to grow down the hill, and he's going to set tomatoes. And what's interesting, what we're going to really see right here is there going to be enough sun? Because you see how we're kind of in a shaded area? Normally we want him in full sun. Normally hugelkultur you put in full sun, but this is a shade food garden that Anna's put together. So what we're doing is we're going to try some testing to see how much sun, how many tomatoes we can grow in some semi-shaded areas. Not going to grow as well, but we should be able to grow some. Great way to do this. This is called trench planting. So if I've got a long tomato that's really stemmed out and really stemmy, I'm going to make a trench. I'm going to plant him sideways, and I'm going to put him sideways in. And normally, if I'm planting him in just a raised bed or this application, I would plant him sideways and then turn him upward and stake him upward. But we're going to make him vine down this way, so he's going to vine down the hill. So let's see. I mean, this is a demonstration experimental garden, so let's see what they do. But I think we're going to do very, very well. We'll water him in really good, pack him in, keep him packed in. Once he starts growing his roots, he's just going to capture in here. The wood core of a hugelkultur will capture water. As you water it or as it rains, it's going to capture water as a sponge, and it's going to re-water the top of the beds. So we're going to just capture, this is kind of really prototypical hugelkultur. Nice and high, nice big high mound, but we're going to go around. We put strawberries up here, but I think we're going to switch gears, put the strawberries along the bottom, and let them grow down the bottom, and have the tomatoes grow over the top down to the strawberries. So I think we'll have some nice planting here. So
now the variety of tomato you planted is a celebrity. Are there varieties that are better for?
Yeah, we want indeterminates on these. We don't want the patio type tomatoes. We don't want tomatoes that are going to grow and grow and grow as a vine. Indeterminate tomatoes are vine tomatoes, whereas your determinate tomatoes are called bush tomatoes. So we don't want the ones that just grow so tall. We want the ones that will keep growing down the hill and keep spreading out, because he'll grow and spread. Notice I've stripped him all the way down. You can strip them all the way down and plant them really deep, because all these little hairs that go up and down the tomato will turn into roots, and they'll just make a larger root system. These are very healthy plants. They just kind of outgrew the container, so we need to do something with leggy plants. You can absolutely take advantage of leggy tomatoes. You can do it with eggplant, you can do it with that whole family, but tomatoes are generally the ones we look at to do it with. They're generally the leggier ones. So let's see what they do. I think it's going to